Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Susan and this is Skullhead, the gardening, cooking and DIY channel. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a 14 spice mix that I use in a lot of different recipes. I'll use it as a chicken rub or pork or beef. I make my barbecue sauce with it. I use it as a Caesar rim mix. I sprinkle it on eggs. So let me show you this mix. It's fantastic and it tastes great. So let's get started. So here I have my spice cabinet. And I hold everything from spices to herbs that I've either grown and dehydrated, and I use them. Then I have some teas and dried flowers that I use in tea. And then of course I've got down at the bottom, way at the bottom, there's nuts and fruits that I use in my baking. So this is what you would call my spice cabinet. Now this is something that I've put together, and it's taken me probably about 5 or 6 years to get things that I actually use or I've made, and yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you. So let's get started in making the 14 spice mix. Now to start, we're going to need half a cup of brown sugar. Now I make my own brown sugar, and I have a video. If you're interested, I will leave the link up above and you can watch that. So to this we're going to add a 1/4 of a cup of salt. I use Himalayan salt, but you can use any salt that you wish. Now you're going to add a 1/4 of a cup of paprika. The first paprika is a Hungarian sweet. Now you're going to add a 1/4 of a cup of Spanish paprika. So you're going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. You're going to add 2 teaspoons of onion powder. One tablespoon of celery salt.
You're going to add 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Now, I put 1 tablespoon in. You can adjust this however you want, depending on how hot or how mild you want this 14 spice. Add 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Again, you can adjust this as to how much spice you would like in your mix. Add 1 tablespoon of rubbed dry sage. Now this is, the sage that I use is very, very fine as opposed to just the crushed sage. Add 1 teaspoon of ground allspice. Add 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. You're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of ground mace. Add 1/8 teaspoon of ground cloves. And lastly, you're going to add 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Again, the cayenne pepper you can add or subtract as you'd like. For those of you that like it more spicier, add more cayenne pepper. So what you're going to do now is you're going to mix it all together, make sure that everything's incorporated well. I sometimes find that because of the brown sugar, if it sticks a little bit, you'll get some clumps. So you want to get rid of all those clumps and mix it up really, really well.
So here you have it, my 14 spice. I always make a large batch because I use it for different recipes. If I want to make my own barbecue sauce, or if I add it and use it as a rub for my chicken, pork or beef. I use it, I sprinkle it on eggs. In fact, I put it in a little sprinkler so that I can sprinkle it on my eggs as well. So let me know what you think. Please give it a try. Let me know how yours works out. Leave a comment below. Share it. Like the video if you like it. And hope to see you next time. Bye-bye for now.